Hello everyone, and welcome back to As Far as the Eye, where I do believe that, unfortunately, we are about to watch our wonderful druid Irene Mo lose their dispensary yet again to an earthquake. And sure enough, we lost the dispensary once again to an earthquake. But welcome back to the Awe Tribe, my friends, where we are slowly but surely managing to patch up some of the holes in our mobile dispensaries and our mobile pieces of camp, where we are gathering up tons of food, a lot of experience, plenty of knowledge, and hopefully enough spices to guide us safely across the new sacred road over to the medium ancient forest, where hopefully there will be enough resources for whatever we happen to need. But we unfortunately lost the dispensary once again to a sudden earthquake that hopefully Irene Mo had somewhat of an idea was going to happen, since we are indeed training them to become our foreseeing druid, who will be able to foresee major events that will happen on a halt as soon as the caravan arrives, and it's a permanent thing that they'll always have. That would be absolutely fantastic to give our caravan that blessing, and hopefully Irene Mo will be able to get those skills before we need to leave. But we are once again going to need to build our dispensary in order to make that happen. And I think we'll just build it out of wood in just a second here, because that is, we don't have a lot of room on our caravan. Wood is nice and cheap. And since we already have a ton of food, we'll even have Nihon take a break from cooking. Our lovely fire fox, who loves to spend her time in her cookhouse more than anything, we'll let her take a break from cooking to help gather up some wood to be able to build up the new building. And we'll have Irene Mo actually work on maybe gathering some of these pumpkins whilst we wait. Hopefully we'll get them researching the herbs soon, because they gain so much knowledge from that. It's really quite priceless in its own way. Alright, do we have enough for the dispensary yet? Oh, we do! Yes! Okay. I take it back, Irene Mo. You're gonna go ahead and come over here and build your new dispensary next to all of these lovely, lovely spices and these amazing aura locations that we found when we first arrived here. They're just so magical and so befitting of the Awe Tribe. And we're going to carry on with where we left off last time, including thinking about potentially building ourselves a market, which I think would be very important. The workshop upgrades are only active. Workshop allow upgrades on new upgrades on all buildings. Ooh, we might have to think about a workshop. And the council would actually allow us to unlock bonuses related to events and travel. Oh, that sounds amazing. But the market might really help us to allow resource trading. So we might work on trying to get the market going. And we might work on getting our mobile sawmill upgraded with enough steel and wood that we can actually go ahead and get even more yield from it. So we'll have to see. There's a lot going on right now. Meanwhile, Kalui is getting very close to becoming our expert hunter and able to hunt the extremely fine game of these very rare, beautiful cranes, which would be an absolute help to have access to that food resource too. Alright, let's get the newest dispensary created. I can't believe how often we've had to repair that dispensary. And gosh, I'm really tickled about the market. Zumon is doing some repairing. Pretty sure. You are repairing this, right? I think he was stuck for some reason. So there we go. Now it's all repaired. All right, wonderful. Zumon, I think I want you to come over, and then we don't have the stone for you, Zumon, to be able to repair the cookhouse, unfortunately. So, all right, what do I want to build next? Do I want to build that market right now? We need more wood for that. So I think I'm going to have Zumon come over and help gather up some wood to make that happen, to make that dream occur. And meanwhile, yay! Irene Mo has finished with gathering, or building a new dispensary. I think that our druid is getting very good at gathering up all sorts of, or rebuilding their dispensary again and again. And boredom is about to become a issue. Bored and sad, not to be practicing a trade while coming in contact with the spirits of nature, each pupil not working in harvest, production, or construction becomes ill. Oh, we should be able to definitely have everyone working with the spirits of nature. So harvesting, producing, or constructing, everybody is currently doing that, so we should be just fine on that. Nobody's bored here. Yay! Except for maybe Pepkin, who is returning some resources. Oh dear. Okay, Pepkin might become bored, which is kind of adorable because Pepkin was supposed to be another one of our cooks. But we'll see if we can fix that. We'll see what we can do about that. Yeah, Pepkin was supposed to be a cook, but Neon is very defensive about being one of the main ones to always be cooking. I'm actually going to have her come back over and start making more roasted meat. Or can she make? I might have her work on spicy game. We'll do roasted meat until we have more spices, actually. There we go. And then I might have Pepkin come back and help out with... Let's see, the Hunter's Lodge is going to be used, right? Yeah, Hunter's Lodge is currently being used by Kalui. Alright, Pepkin, hang in there. I won't let you be bored. Hopefully I can get that taken care of in time. Oh yay, and Pepkin has now leveled up on stone gathering. Yay! Okay, so you've gained quite a bit of skill. They're a very fast learner, which is a fantastic thing. So I'm gonna have them come over and hopefully be able to gather up a lot of the Pepkin over here. That's very fun to have them gathering their namesake so that we can start cooking it into other things. In fact, I can cook it into other things. Let's see, spicy game. We have Hunter's Stew! Of course! I should be doing this! Where you use spices and you use the meat in order to make more food. So we'll do Hunter's Stew for a little bit. That's an even better idea. Alright, boredom may set in soon. Hopefully everyone will have something to do. Alright, come on Pepkin, don't become bored. Everybody, yay! They're set for gathering. Everybody has something to do in our tribe. There's plenty to keep you busy. And then Zuman, who's currently harvesting. Yeah, we won't be able to repair the cookhouse, unfortunately. Zuman is harvesting more wood. Do I want to have you building something, Zuman? Maybe I should just leave Zuman alone until the boredom passes, actually. Alright. Yay! And the boredom is over and everybody was busy working, so they couldn't even worry about it. Excellent. And I'm going to build the market. We've never done this, but let's try building a market and see what happens. It means we won't be able to add as many new members in, because now we have no room for new pupils. But the more people we have, the more food that means we need, so that's kind of a double-edged sword. And let's see what... Oh, the market's done! Yay! Oh, rodents! The horde of rodents fleeing the rising waters will devour the overflowing Pepkin reserves, leaving only a few to the tribe. Thankfully, we don't have too many of those. And Zuman is now an engineer level 1! Yay! So they can either get plus 10 knowledge per harvest cycle from mobile buildings constructed by this pupil. What? That'd be kind of cool. Or the mobile buildings constructed by this pupil are... Oh, new mobile buildings would be more compact? That sounds even more important. And minus 50% construction cost? Oh my gosh. And minus 4 turns to when a mobile building can be deployed? Ah! And this pupil carries a mobile building on their back to be able to save space in the caravan? Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make mobile buildings constructed by this pupil more compact. So, thankfully... we only have like 2 mobile buildings at the moment, and we can build new ones with Zuman now. Very happy about that. And here is our market. And what can we trade? So if we have a lot of extra, we don't have a lot of, oh, you can't trade your finished food? Huh. Well, if we had a bunch of wood and I wanted to trade that wood for something else, like let's just pretend I wanted that 10 stone or the 20 stone so that I can, so I would need to trade 40 wood. Oh, I see. 40 wood for stone. So I want, because I want stone. Ah. Oh my gosh, I would have to trade 200 wood in or is there like some sort of special upgrade? Reduce the exchange cost. I mean, yeah, I feel like the exchange cost should be majorly reduced. I need stone for that. Hey, Zumon. Maybe I'm gonna actually have you build a quarry. There's an idea. And get that stone to start fixing things. And if I was gonna have you make a mobile quarry, we would need more wool for that. What's a mobile pasture take? There's that stone again. You know what? We'll just go straight with stone from over here. So I'm gonna put this down over here so it's right next to the stone. And we'll let Zoomon work on those things, and then we'll kind of either repair or rebuild some of these things. Alright, there we go. Alright. We're almost up to quite a bit of knowledge. So, man, that market, that's kind of a high penalty. I would really very much like to reduce the exchange cost. So, we'll continue gathering. Oh, we're out of steel. Ugh, I can only do so much without that steel. Alright, gotta think about this. Gotta think about this. Okay, now we're gathering up pepkin with pepkin. We've got a ton of food, so we probably don't need to continue gathering as much pepkin. What does it take to upgrade the caravan? We can make more backpacks. Or I could make the structure on the caravan wider vertically. That, I think, would be one of the most important things to do, but I need a lot more. In fact, I think that's the main thing I want to do. Or I could gather up enough pepkin that we could start with a bunch of food. Choices, choices, choices. Let's get ourselves enough pepkin just in case. What's about to happen? Oh, the rodents. That's right. They're coming for the pepkin. So, in drudgery, the work of the gatherer and its specializations have been decreed particularly annoying during a fireside discussion. Pupils really do not want to do it and get sick if they are working in this field. The affliction lasts 6 turns unless the pupils start complaining about something else. So we can't have anybody doing gathering things. So what counts as production? Cooking? Cooking and probably making potions. That would protect these two. And then I could probably distract everybody else except for our newest member. Okay, where's our newest member? There, really? Wait, really? No, our newest member. Over here. Pepkin! Pepkin is a hard worker, so Pepkin would be the only one who will only move for hard work. So I can distract everybody from drudgery in about 5 turns. Got it. Yay, Zumon! Okay, Zumon, you come over and gather up the stone, please. And then, Pepkin, we actually don't need you to gather up any more of the Pepkin. Man, that market, that is not nearly as neat as I was hoping. But we have a lot of excess game. Look at that! And if you use the game, you can actually get a lot of wood. Sort of. Man, that's dealing with numbers that I don't think we're going to have for quite a while. So I'm actually... We'll upgrade the market once just to have... Well, let's pack it away for now. Alright, we'll probably wait until we can upgrade the market and then pack it away. I am intrigued, and yet I don't think that that was the best use of our resources. But now we know. Alright, so let's carry on. When's drudgery? 5 more turns? Okay. We've got this. Oh, an earthquake! Earthquake in 21 turns. The earth quakes. Remains crumble and prey runs for shelter. Each turn, permanent structures suffer damage. Okay. We could probably survive through that. And I really want Irene Mo to stay here until we are able to foresee the future. Kalui is now Hunter level 2! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Kalui! Come get that really fine game! Go for it! Absolutely go for it! I have no idea how that's gonna help us out, but I'm pretty excited about that. Alright, and where's drudgery? In 2 more turns. Okay, so I need to distract a few of our members. Let's have Kalui actually come over here. And then let's have Pepkin come over here. I guess we could have somebody start repairing this soon. Oh, not yet, because we don't have enough stone. We're gonna have you make... Oh, wow, we really actually don't need a lot of food. To be completely honest, we really don't need a lot of food right now. But Pepkin has to have a job or else they'll be upset. So we'll have them make hunter's stew. We'll just have Neon kind of like stand here for a minute, no gathering. And then we'll have Relly come over and just stand here for a minute. And let's actually have Kalui, we're going to change our mind and have you stand here for a minute. And we're going to have Irene Mo go ahead and work on making a potion. And then as soon as Zuman returns with the resources, we'll stand here. Drudgery in 1 turn. And that way everybody is resting and taking a break for just a minute. Wait, Zuman, were you taking a break? Okay, I think everyone... Okay, everyone's good. Really keep on with that wood. And then meanwhile, we're going to have Pepkin actually change places. Alright, Pepkin, what do I need you to work on? Let's think about further ahead. We either need fish, like a lot of fish, a ridiculous amount of fish, or we need stone. And I'm beginning to think that fish is probably our best bet. So I'm actually going to have Pepkin come and gather more wood with the rest of the group. And Nihon, I'm gonna have you come over and repair your cookhouse, because it's your precious, precious cookhouse. And we might even, if I can get the wool, we might even think about upgrading. We have so much food, we really don't need to worry about food, famous last words, for a little bit. Alright, let's carry on. We also don't need that many potions. So now we're going to change Irene Mo's focus to gathering spices. Oh, Kalui, you distracted me. And Kalui, you're gonna come over. And you are our best hunter, right? Yes. You come gather this. I don't know how I got you so distracted, but you come over here. Alright, good. Now everybody's back on it. The earthquake coming is not ideal. The lightning, the landslide, all buildings adjacent... Oh, we're not adjacent to any mountains. Yay! Oh, that finally, something that doesn't really like hurt us for half a second. Alright, now we're gathering a ton of wood. And I think what I want to do is maybe come down here and at least get Pepkin started on fishing? Maybe? I mean, that would gather a lot of meat. Let's see. Or do I want to gather... Well, we can. Caravan, we're gonna make you wider with wood. And these backpacks seem really strong. Do I want to do a pasture really quickly and harvest as many things as I can? Or do I want Pepkin to actually become our new apprentice and help us get even more of the spices? Pepkin, what are you really skilled at? You're kind of scattered in all of the different directions at the moment, to be completely honest. You know, if I have Pepkin just continue on gathering the Pepkin, the name irony, then at least we would consume less food. So there is that. I could have Pepkin try to become a grower for a little while, so I at least have one grower. Oh, hey, and growing and harvesting of the wool are the same things. Do I want to do that when we have an earthquake? Each turn, permanent structures are going to be damaged. Oh, we could add... Oh, the yield! Yes, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do yield on the sawmill. The mobile sawmill. Yes! And that's gonna give us 20% more yield! Okay, we'll... Let's see. Work on... There's so many choices! And I've killed so many of our tribes, so I am a little bit nervous about what to choose. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe getting a mobile dispensary prepared would be fun, but we can't do that. A fishery, just to work on that. I feel like, you know what, a farm, just to work on a farm would be somewhat useful, but if the permanent buildings are going to just take damage every time, ironically, we're back to gathering the Pepkin. So Pepkin it is! And we'll just work on being a Pepkin gatherer for a little bit. And out of curiosity, can I... You can indeed do multifunction multiple times on the caravan, because now we can gather the meat, and then I could set the caravan to be able to gather all the stone without having to build something, or the fish without having to build something. I think multifunction is potentially one of the most important things we could spend our knowledge points on, actually. So I think we'll get a second multifunction for spice, because we can get more knowledge that way without having to build a dispensary when we get up to like 1,100 knowledge again, so that we have enough for the trip as well. Alright, meanwhile, we have a ton of food. We actually should probably let ourselves go ahead and work through the food. I really feel like maybe I should be doing our skills up on Pepkin in a different direction. But at least this way they'll start gathering more things, and consuming less food is always good. Alright. The wood is now depleted there. Should I take down the mobile unit? How many turns do we need to leave? 39? Maybe I should move the sawmill. And we should put the sawmill like over on here. So we pack it up. And then have Relly unpack the sawmill over here. And then they become a builder. And they also have been gathering so much they've almost, Relly is almost to the point of consuming less food as well, which would be great. Alright, come on, Irene. We're gonna try to stay here. We're gonna try to push our way through basically everything. There's a landslide, but we're not affected by it. But we're gonna try to push our way basically through everything until we can get to being able to foresee the future. So that's gonna be what it is. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this. It is getting a little bit hairier. Every time we arrive at a halt, and we have been here for this long, things do get a little bit more dangerous. But I have hope that hopefully our wonderful druid will be able to guide us through all of it. I'm a little bit despairing that the market was not as good of a boost as we were hoping. But hey, at least we managed to finally build a market, and we know what it does. At some point we needed to do that. So alright guys, if you guys could, do please leave a like for our little Aw tribe, who despite my nervousness is indeed surviving. And if you guys would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!